Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. All right, everyone, buckle up your seatbelts because we are about to hit a wave of energy that is going to shake things up. This is November the 18th. We have Mercury retrograde moving from the sign of Sagittarius into the sign of Scorpio. This is going to affect how we communicate, how we interact with each other, and how we express ourselves. There could be mix-ups here, delays, or miscommunication. Okay, so Spirit wants you to be aware of this energy that's going to be floating around. There may be experiences of revisiting things and then a revealing of the truth somewhere and then a releasing. Okay, so I wanted to pull some cards today to see what it is your soul needs to hear as we move through this energy. This is an energy you can't outrun. It's something that you're meant to face because there's some truth that is coming out from this. So let's get into it and see what your soul needs to hear today. All right, Virgo, let's call in Spirit to open up this space and see what it is you're meant to hear today. So we're going to first start with a spirit animal card. So this is a spirit animal that is coming forward for you today as your ally and as your protector as you're moving through this retrograde. So we have tiger. Have any of you recently seen a tiger somewhere? This is your confirmation. This is your sign. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So it's bringing to you a message about patience. You are being reminded that persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges in divine timing. Success is guaranteed. All right, so let me read that to you one more time. You are being reminded that persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges in divine timing. Success is guaranteed, so they want you to trust and have patience in the process of whatever it is that you are going through. And know that Spirit is there supporting you through all of this. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So we are getting the Magician. So this is where you are being encouraged to step into your world as the architect, as the painter with the paintbrush and empty canvas, as the magician ready to create the world they desire. Virgo, this is an incredibly powerful time for you. Law of attraction, manifestation, all of this is at play. Okay, so it is time for you to gather the ingredients for the recipe of your life. So that's the Magician card. We have the Strength card. You have a lot of strength within you. So we got the Tiger and now we're also getting the Lion. Two spirit animals, incredibly powerful ones here to support you. So you have this power within. This is something that Spirit wants you to access and apply in your experience. So the Strength card is a major arcana card. So is the Magician. Their energies are going to be prominent in your life. However, they do tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely while others you're going to feel this subtly. And we also have Four of Wands, celebration. This is connection. This is joy, excitement. And this is what you do this with other people. Right? So I'm just seeing a lot of joy here coming into your life and already present. So this is something Spirit is going to connect you to. And I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And Virgo, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So this is such a beautiful unfolding that is going on here. These retrogrades are really favoring you, Virgo. Like they really are. Some of you are going through challenges, but these are challenges that you are already overcoming. Okay, there is no mountain that can stand in your way. So they want you to know that. That's the kind of power you have. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. I've got the sign of Gemini coming through for you today, Virgo. And I remember when I was filming Gemini's reading, Virgo came through for Gemini. So perhaps it might be a good idea to watch the Gemini reading for this batch of readings, for this Mercury retrograde, because I feel there is a message in that video for you as well. Okay, so here you are at the forefront. You are the authority over your life, right? So they want you to connect with your soul, and they want you to be intentional with whatever it is that you're doing from now on. Okay, so the retrograde is actually supporting you in your creativity and the way that you express yourself. This is also the area that is being interfered with the most, but you're way stronger than the energies that are floating around. You're much better than that energy. Okay, so you're going to find that at this time, November and December, these 2 months, your manifestations are going to be fast-tracked. Things are going to happen for you much quicker than normal. This is where everything is falling into place, and I'm seeing you celebrating, acknowledging, receiving all of this. There's going to be a lot of signs around you as well, so pay attention to signs here, Virgo. So this could be through the animals that you're seeing, the tiger, the lion. I'm seeing butterflies, dragons. I'm also seeing spiders, okay? And I'm seeing a centipede as well, so maybe you've seen these little insects around. I'm also seeing here that you're looking around or preparing or gathering information or the ingredients for the recipe of your life. That's what it is. You're gathering, you're getting things together, aligning everything so you can then take that action. So I remember when I first started this YouTube channel, I didn't know I was going to do YouTube when I decided I wanted to work from home. I was working my 9-to-5 career, and at about 40 years old, I decided that that's not what I wanted. I wanted something different. And I thought, okay, I want to work from home. That's the magician now, tapping into that energy. It's having an idea, a visual, being inspired. Like, wouldn't this be great if I could do this? So I thought, how can I make this happen? How can I make this a reality? So I thought, you know what? I have to take some time off. How can I do that? Save some money and quit my career. And I thought, you know what? I'll save money for about 6 months. And it took me, 6 months of paying my rent and my bills. That took me about 1.5 years of doing side hustles, extra work after work to gather that money and save as much as I could. And I did within 1.5 years. And I was able to quit my job. And that was scary. Like, this job of the magician is not always like, I want you to think of Dr. Strange, right? I always think of Dr. Strange when I'm thinking about the magician card, and it's about putting together this energy and out there to see if it works. It takes time. It takes mastery. And just because I said time doesn't mean that I want you to be afraid that I'm not going to do it because it's going to take too long or it's going to take too much effort. You just do it without thinking about that, because that thinking about it is worry, and it's getting in the way of what you're trying to create. So before you knew it, before I knew it, look at where I am. It doesn't feel like it's been a little over 3 years now since I've been doing this on YouTube. So this is the power of the magician, and that power lies within you. This is something that is being activated through these retrogrades. So some of you might already be in the midst of creating an experience for yourself, a reality. And right now this power that you have is amplified. So this is where anytime I'm feeling this power within myself, I start to structure my life. I'm like, okay, I've got this power that wants to be unleashed. So let's give myself some structure and aim it in the areas I want to see success. So this is what they want you to do, is take that power, take that light, take that energy and aim it somewhere. And that's where you're going to see that growth, right? And dedicate yourself, because dedication is going to turn into mastery here. Now, just be very mindful. So they're showing me a bunch of doors opening for you. They want you to be discerning with these doors, because I feel that, Virgo, sometimes you may have a tendency to do more than you can. right? And it's an exciting time right now because you're highly magnetic. You're drawing a lot of energies towards you. So naturally, you're going to experience opportunities, and there may be, fear there for you, overwhelm, like, oh my gosh, or excitement, and you're taking everything on at once, not aware that, can you actually do all of that, right? Do you have enough energy to do all of that? So they want you to be very, one step at a time with this. This is where you decide to bake a cake, and you're like, okay, what kind of cake am I going to bake? Okay, I've got to go to the grocery store, take those ingredients, bring them home, and then put them together one thing at a time, mix it up and throw it in the oven, everything step by step. And then you create that cake, you decorate it, and then you share it with others, or you eat it all by yourself. Whatever you want to do. And I want you to pay attention to the numbers that are coming through these cards. So I've got the number 1, the number 8, and the number 4. So you might be seeing these numbers individually or as a part of a sequence somewhere. So these are just confirming that there are signs that you might be seeing in your life, in a cell phone, license plate, home address, wherever, that you are connected to this energy, this reading, this message. Even all of these animals that are coming through for you. And I'm seeing blue and red lights. Have you seen blue, red lights? These could be like cop cars that drove by recently. I'm seeing a fire truck like in the neighborhood or something to do with this. Maybe you're watching something on TV and that's where you saw it. I'm also getting the sign of Leo coming through for you, Virgo. So this could be a cusp energy for you, or this could be, a sign in your birth chart or a sign around you. It is actually supporting you. And they want you to stay grounded, but they also want you to stay open and free to explore your desires, different ways of trying something, right? Not being afraid to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. You don't have to jump out. You can tiptoe out and just see, feel into it and adjust to it. So there is an adjustment period I'm seeing here where you are encouraged to stay within a vibration and frequency, even though it feels difficult, to adjust to. It's like a 3-month probation. So some of you may have gotten a new job. That was the opportunity. That is something that you called into your life. And you are now learning the way of the company. That takes about 3 months. And for some of us, that's uncomfortable. I know in my own personal life, whenever I started a new job, I knew I was going to just hate it, because I have to learn everything. I don't know what I'm doing until I know what I'm doing. And that takes time, usually about 3 months. So give yourself 3 months to adjust to this. And you're going to know pretty quickly within those 3 months if this energy is right for you or not. And you can pivot. You can change direction here. Okay, so it's just an uncomfortable period adjusting to something new, something different. Now, you have your angels and your ancestors that are guiding you at this time. You are divinely and heavily supported. You're going to see this support around you by the people that are surrounded by you, that are uplifting your energy, not draining it. So Spirit is encouraging you to spend time over the next 2 to 3 months with people that actually uplift your energy, where you're not feeling drained. And, the uncomfortable experience may be when you recognize that there is an energy draining you, and you have to put healthy boundaries up by reinforcing them, and sometimes guiding someone or teaching them on how you want to be treated, right? So this is where you're standing up for yourself. You're showing up in truth, authenticity. And instead of wearing a mask, you're showing up as yourself and creating that vibe, that frequency for yourself. And that is not easy to do. Those of us that have done it, it isn't easy to do, because we have an energy around us that was created by a version of us. And now that version is shifting into a different, more attuned to us, authentic version. So naturally, the things around us are also going to change. So this is where the discomfort, I feel, is going to come through. And remember that you have way more power than this. So stay strong. And this is, I hate putting up my boundaries with people or like reinforcing them, because I feel really shitty doing it. But that's not who I am all the time. I have to stand up for myself, become that stronger version, like spirit warrior energy, and protect my space. So yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel good, but in order to stay within the frequency and have the vibe you want, you have to do that sometimes, right? So that is the energy of the Strength card. And you might actually be around someone that is like this. It's a very boss-like energy, someone that, you know, it's one of those friends that stands up for you or doesn't let anyone talk to you a certain way, or them either. It's a protector type energy. So you may see this around. You may see a theme of this in a TV show or a movie that you're watching recently. It just confirms that this energy is floating around, that it's also accessible to you. So yeah, that is the Strength card. You're going to overcome obstacles in your life. Don't be afraid of the obstacles, because you're going to get through them, right? So there's celebration here. Laughter, joy, connection, community. This is collaborative. It is everyone coming together and joining forces. This is teamwork, making the dream work. It feels like the Pentacles, Three of Pentacles card, right? But there's more energy here. There's more of you showing up, building these connections, these relationships. This might be some of you that have adult children. I'm seeing your children reaching some sort of goal or milestone. And maybe this is something that you've been creating in your world, is raising your children to have maybe a better life than you, or to help them create their own life. That's been like a purpose for you. And you know what? Because I'm saying that, Virgo, I feel that some of you have been already within this energy without even knowing it. It's something that is becoming a realization, and then you celebrating the fact that you now know your purpose, right? Like, you know what it is that you have to do. So the number 4 frequency is the frequency of manifestation, right? And everything that you do to manifest your reality. So now we are going back to the co-creator, right? This is a, you know, that cake that you baked and you decorated, and now you're going to share it with all of your friends. And everyone is super excited to try this cake. And you know, you got people together, everyone sat down and had a really good time. That's the 4 of Wands. That's the manifestation coming to fruition, and then celebration and this community and connection around it. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to look like that, though. It could be showing up in many different forms in your life, right? So this could be, you know, graduation. This could be, you know, finishing a course, getting your driver's license, or your child finally got their driver's license, right? I'm definitely getting your children here coming into this reading, Virgo. Some of you have been involved in your children's lives recently, maybe even your grandchildren. I'm seeing a lot of family activity here, and I'm seeing a lot of growth and milestones being reached. So yeah, I'm seeing you here with an invitation, being invited to maybe an anniversary, a birthday, a wedding. You might be proposed to even, like I'm getting a celebration around you. Childbirth news as well. All of these things are coming in, and maybe these celebrations are around you. Maybe you are sitting at a restaurant and someone is celebrating their birthday. So you see this 4 of Wands energy there, right? This is how these cards are showing up in your lives. And flowers. You might have received flowers, or you're going to give flowers, or you're going to see flowers. And I feel they're flowers that catch your eye because you're like, wow, those flowers are absolutely beautiful. And maybe you ask what they are, right? Or someone asks you. And there's something here. Again, your children keep coming up here, my friends. Those of you that have kids, there's something here that might be challenging that you're working through, but know that you're both going to overcome it together, right? Maybe you're being taken care of by your child. So yeah, this is really interesting because I'm seeing a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot more energy and effort being put into something specific here. And I'm definitely seeing like firemen. I'm seeing police cars here, the red and the blue colors. So that might mean something to you, might signify something. And someone's moving on to a new chapter. Something that has recently opened up. This is a door that opened up, right? Some of you are walking through into a new chapter. This could be, you know, you've been promoted at work, or you landed this awesome job, or you just met someone and you're getting to a relationship with them. Like there's some joy and celebration here, and Spirit's actually encouraging you to do more of what makes your heart sing. Virgo, do more of what brings a smile to your face. Join in on the celebrations of life, the celebration of you and everything else that there is to celebrate. Because this is how life is meant to be, a big, huge celebration. And you know, sometimes we're going through experiences that do not feel like that, especially because we have the Strength card. I'm also getting Beauty and the Beast. So Beauty and the Beast sometimes comes through this card. So maybe you recently watched it. It's one of my favorite cartoons. I love that cartoon. I remember when I was younger, I used to watch it all the time. So florists, something to do with like a brooch or a flower. Maybe you received a flower necklace, or you're wearing floral print, but the flowers keep popping up. The flowers definitely want to be seen here. Maybe there's a message in a flower. Someone sent you flowers and you're reading the message. I'm definitely seeing communication here coming in. Someone saying that they're sorry and apologizing and sharing with you, you know, what happened there in that experience. You know, the miscommunications and the mix-up of words, and you connecting with other people, talking to them. Maybe there was some sort of communication that went off, or kind of went wonky, or just went silent. I feel that communication is coming back in. So we have the angels and ancestors that are coming forward for you today, Virgo, to bring you a message. So you are really supported at this time. Let's see what it is that they're wanting to share with you. So the peacekeeper, look at that. You are meant to be the peacekeeper, Virgo. So we have a white buffalo in the background. So the buffalo is coming in as a sign, and this woman, this peacekeeper is also a sign for some of you. So let go of the need to be right. Let go of the need to be right. So let's read you this message from the peacekeeper. So we are getting here, once I can find it. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. The peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by white buffalo woman. She holds a peace pipe, which is emblematic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She's a soul who knows what it feels like to be under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Her medicine helps you to take the higher road in every situation, even if you feel under pressure to make a quick decision. It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. You may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end anyways. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace and know it's calling you. So sometimes it takes a lot of strength not to react or get involved, right? So some of you might be going through that right now, and know that you have a lot of strength. Spirit is guiding you and supporting you in your decisions, especially the right ones, right? So I don't know if any of you have braided your hair like this recently. My sister actually has been braiding her hair like this recently. So that's just reminding me of her. So let's go ahead, close, and seal your reading off now with an angel number. An angel number that you might be seeing in your life already. So we are getting 5959, open the door. You're meant to open the door. So let's read this message. You have the courage and the strength to move forward, so they want you to move forward. There's free access here. You're going to find your way. Even if you're feeling lost, know that you are going to find your way, and you have permission to intervene, Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, guess what? My sister-in-law Katomi has done it again. We have this beautiful magic intention box available now. We've only got a limited supply of these boxes. We are so excited to unbox this for you today. So Katomi, share with us what all of these are in the box. So I'm going to pull this out. We've got this beautiful little bracelet. So share with us what that is.
This is manifestation bracelet. It will help you go through it next year.
So next year we are entering the year of the fire horse. So that's the theme of this box. And here, what do we have?
This is a purifying salt.
Purifying salt.
Yes.
And then we also have a little gift and more little goodies in here. We've got instructions on how to use this box. And Katomi has put together this beautiful magic intention candle here as well. So it comes with a stone that is consecrated after you light this candle, and you can actually carry this stone around with you. The candles do come in a variety of colors, and it's a surprise what color you actually get. And we're super excited about this, so make sure that you secure yours today before they're all gone, because Katomi sells out really quick. Last year they were gone and we got tons of emails for more, so make sure you grab them now while you can.